So hello there and welcome to today's video, and today we'll be reviewing the Fitz, Carson and Kate situation. I know in my last video I did get a few uh, critique comments, which to be honest I expect because I didn't do enough research on the situation. I just sort of dived into the video, so yeah, I do apologise for that. But today I have done a lot more research, there's a lot more stuff to say. So first I just want to review basically Fitz's side of the situation in this first segment of the video, and then I'll review Carson's and then Kate's in the next few segments of the video. So yeah, so if we just before Fitz released his apology a few days ago, I think it's this was 15th of April. As you can see, Fitz was just taking everything as a joke. He didn't really care about it. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, your virginity's a quest item, don't lose it. Everyone's just looking for a bridge to get over the bullshit. I don't know if that's directed at Carson, but if it is, then you're an adult. Own up to what you did. Fitz lasted a few seconds. This tweet reminds me of the war. It started out with a draft, it's not very funny and no one's gonna like it. Yikes. And then he released his statement. Hey guys, as many of you have heard, I've been involved in some personal drama recently, and although the situation is a lot more complicated than anyone expected, I want to publicly apologise, not just in private. I'm sorry, Carson, I hurt you and I wasn't a good friend. I can only hope that someday you'll forgive me. I regret what I did, and I regret where we are. If you ever decide that I'm worthy of versing you in 8-ball pool, I'll be here. Until then, I'm sure your wonderful friends you have around you will have your back. And Swagger Souls, okay, I'll let you into the misfits. I hate you for what you did, to be honest. I hate what you 1% less because of this. I hope you redeem yourself in the future. You used to be my idol. I want that idol back, not the traitor that you are now. So obviously, many people are not forgiving him for the situation, which they have a right. Fair enough, bro, we all forgive you. Over this tweet. I mean, come on, I used to like Fitz as well, but look at the way he was taking it. If these tweets are directed at Carson and Kate, look at the way he was treating it. He wasn't taking responsibility instantly. He should have apologised earlier, in my opinion. He knows he hurt Carson. He knows he was hurting Carson whilst he was doing stuff with Kate. He knew it. He didn't stop. And I know he publicly apologised, which I'm guessing he deserves some respect for apologising, but he shouldn't have been tweeting it like it was just a little game, because it clearly, in Carson's mind, it was not a game. That's all I've got to say on Fitz's bit. So, Carson, obviously, he also revealed something as well. I want to admit my own faults in this situation, as I am guilty here as well. It's been very difficult for me to watch everything unfold as I came out with the information I did on Reddit. It's my personal belief that I should never have made the information that's out now public. I mean, there could be an argument to suggest that making personal issues public just isn't one of those things that is good. I mean, think of the Deji and KSI situation. They made everything public. That was completely different and obviously much worse. That was on Christmas Day. And KSI's audience is more young and impressionable than Carson's and Fitz's audience. They're older. I think the average age is around, I don't know, I'd say 17. But for KSI, it's around 12, 13. So I sort of get why he's apologising. It was a private matter that should have stayed private, and I want to admit I am at complete fault for it being in the public eye. I put it out there in hopes that I could finally move past it, and every day I woke up feeling resentful, immature, and petty. I understand why he's feeling this way, but I think everybody clearly knows he wasn't petty or immature. Everybody knows why he made it public. He wanted to make everybody know what was going on, and his initial aim was for people not to make it public for him, but obviously we're past that now. I mean, Drama Alert have commented on it, so we are past that now. It hurt me to think that two people could do something like this to me and get away with it. So in an emotionally impulsive response, I put it in front of the world. This is the wrong decision because at the end of the day, no one is entitled to this information besides the party involved. I understand that as well, but I feel like Carson definitely saw those tweets that Fitz made, and that could have boosted his anger again. I think that made him more angry to make it public. If Fitz apologised to Carson in private, then maybe this situation wouldn't be public. I'm not saying Fitz is fully at fault for making this public, of course Carson is, but you can understand why Carson made it public. He was upset. He's not been doing YouTube or anything for months now, and you can see why he did make it public. Just like Kate and Fitz, I'm the entertainer that creates content for people and what I do in my personal life, even if it's wrong, isn't information that I think should be shared. Fair enough. As someone who's been dealing with imposter syndrome and the inability to go out in public without being recognised, even to my hometown grocery store, I should have realised the hypocritical nature of putting this entire situation on display for you. You have no idea how much I appreciate the support you've given me recently. Carson's got so much support and I'm really glad of it, and it's helped me immensely to know that I have all you to fall back on. That being said, I think it's important to say this: I'm just as flawed as a human as Kate. I'm just as flawed as a human as Fitz. I'm just as flawed as a human as Keemstar. I am flawed. Seeing everyone's support is awesome. What Kate and Fitz did was wrong, and I think we can all acknowledge that. But seeing myself paraded around in such a manner feels misplaced. I get that as well, because the way Carson's fans are reacting, they're thinking he's not fully at fault. He's at fault in some parts, which I think he's acknowledged everything. I think moving forward, please respect Kate and Fitz's time process to this. To Kate and Fitz, I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused you. I'm sorry for putting your private lives on display for the world. No, he shouldn't apologise for that. He has no reason to apologise for that, in my opinion. And I understand why he put it in the public eye, and obviously it was sort of the wrong decision to do. I'm a bit conflicted on this, because he's putting himself fully at fault. That's what it appears to me. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused you. No, Fitz deserved what he was coming. I'm sorry, but he did. He was immature about the situation. At first, he didn't care when he was cheating. He didn't care. That's what he was presenting his image as. Oh yeah, I don't care about what pain I've caused Carson. That's what he's presenting himself as. And of course, if we look on Carson's Twitter, it's still getting to him, which you completely understand. I just can't believe he put himself at fault, and I can't believe that everyone's just going past the fact that Fitz doesn't care. He doesn't care. If we look at Fitz's Twitter, like I've mentioned about 3 or 4 times in this video, he's presenting himself as he doesn't care, but now he's getting a bunch of backlash. Now Carson's really upset about it, and he's presenting himself as being upset about it. Oh, now I have to publicly apologise. Months after the situation ended, as soon as the situation gets a lot of recognition, oh yeah, now I have to apologise to save my image. That's what I'm thinking. So obviously, it is heartbreaking, this. Now, I don't know if that was some sort of joke, but if I'm guessing it wasn't. He's still got his humour. He's still keeping his humour. So obviously here we see Ted Nivishin. This idiot CallMeCarson has lost to me about 3 times in iOS 8 ball. Sick and tired of all these cheats in my life. So yeah, he's still got his humour. He's still keeping it. That's good to see. So now I just want to mention a few rumours. Don't take these as facts. These are just rumours that have been circling around, people that are close to the situation. First of all, obviously, Kate wants Carson to forgive her. Do I think Carson should? Nope, I don't think. She made the decision. I feel like once a cheater, always a cheater. That's a quote that everyone should stick by. And Carson has also mentioned that the only way Carson will forgive Kate if she publicly comes out and mentions everything that's happened between her and Fitz and everything, the full truth. Carson still shouldn't forgive Kate, even if she did this, even if she got on her knees and prayed for Carson to forgive her. Because if Kate wanted to do it, she just wouldn't have done it with Fitz in the first place, or she would have publicly apologised as soon as this situation got public. But yet now, I think she will make a video or something about it. I feel like she will reveal everything soon, which this will be my last video on it. I don't feel like I should make another one. And if Kate even comes out with the truth, she should have came out of it earlier. Just like I said with Fitz, I feel like Fitz should have released the apology earlier. But no, as soon as the situation gets public and the backlash comes to them, that's when they decide to make the apology to save their image again. So yeah, so the rumours that I also want to go over is that Kate had a boyfriend, which was her manager. Rumours, yeah, I mean, rumours can be unhealthy because rumours can present, oh yeah, this is truth, this is factual. As soon as rumours come, then people see it as facts. And this isn't facts, this is just rumours, like I said. Was her manager Real Belle Bep whilst dating Carson? If this is true, then why should Carson forgive Kate? There's no reason why Carson should forgive Kate. And Kate has also said that, this is rumours as well, I'm not sure if this is facts, that she wants to tell everyone everything and be honest, and she wants to be forgiven. Well, you can't get everything that you want, because I don't think she'll be forgiven. I don't think Fitz will be forgiven. I think the image is altered a bit. I don't think Fitz has quite a big image on YouTube now, so I feel like he will probably redeem his image on YouTube, because this is personal life. It shouldn't exactly affect his sub growth or anything like that. He shouldn't just get a bunch of hate on his YouTube. It shouldn't, but it's not like he shouldn't expect it. I feel like they shouldn't get hate. Nobody should get hate, I think, but she should expect it, and so should Fitz. And apparently, the reason why Kate is halting on telling everyone everything is because she recently signed up with an esports organisation. I'm not sure what that is, but she has to go through them to actually speak, to actually release a statement. So she wants to be forgiven, yet she's choosing money over the situation. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the way I see it. She shouldn't have signed this agreement. She should have released her statement and then maybe signed it. I don't know how it works, but that's just what I think she should have done. I feel like she should have got the word out. She should have released the statement earlier on as possible in the situation. As soon as it was getting public, she should have said, "I'm sorry, Carson," blah blah blah. And even then, even if she did all of that, even if she done her absolute best to get Carson to forgive her, he shouldn't forgive her. That's just my opinion, you know. And sometimes people deserve second chances, but sometimes people don't. That's just the way it is. So, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, well, I didn't say it, what? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you lot in the next one. Goodbye.